All right, so question number 5, same section here that we just took a look at, 3.4 for Cal 30. Without using technology, match the graph to the corresponding functions. Okay, so here's the functions at the bottom. And so what you want to do is you want to look at the degrees of the function, obviously. And this one has a degree that's going to be odd, 3 or greater. And it's going to have a positive leading coefficient. So it appears that we have this one right here, b for a. Degree 3, positive leading coefficient, positive x in there, positive number out here, 1. So it looks like this one. Okay. Does that look about right? So here's another cubic function over here. Okay, so yeah, we have a y-intercept of 1 here, and it's a negative 1 cubed. Has a negative leading coefficient, so it's going to come down from left to right. So that's b is d. These two here, the tricky ones, what you want to look at is the shape of the graph. So obviously this is an even degree. It's probably not going to be 2. Why? Because this bottom is quite flat, so it's going to be a 4 or 6 or 8 or something like that. And they both appear to have like sort of a flatter bottom. So the multiplicity is going to be even but greater than 2. And so we see we have 2 graphs that have multiplicity of 4 here at the bottom. Can you see that? Past my head there. I'll just scoot that up a bit. So both graphs have a multiplicity of 4. The big difference that I see is the y-intercept here, I guess, right? This has a y-intercept of 3. And if you recall from our equations, right, the constant in standard form, the constant is going to be the y-intercept. So it looks like this is a y-intercept of 3, and we have a constant of plus 3. Okay. Now this one here, you might think, well, negative 2, I don't see it crossing negative 2. Where's the intercept over here then? That doesn't make sense. Well, what we have to remember is that we have to multiply this 2 into this binomial, and then we have to take all that to the power of 4. So we're going to have a constant for this one right here. This is going to be negative 2 to the power of 4. So that's going to be a 16, right? So 16 minus 2 is 14. So there could be a y-intercept of positive 14 that's way above the graph. We can't see it, okay? So that's kind of the tricky part. I would say that C matches with C and D matches with A then. Okay. Does that help with that question too? All right. That's 3.4, number 5.